Okay. All right. So in the last session, I said I was going to do the trunk, right? Trunk is big. And I got a lot of barn quilting to paint. I sound like a Southern girl. I'm meaning to. Ha ha. All right. So I was in Michael's and they had these photo boxes. The cover is over there, but because I'm not going to work on the cover right now. And they were reduced to $2.99. How awesome is that? So we are making a happy box, and I've been gathering a couple little happy things to go in my box. So I'll have to share with you. We'll have to share with each other what we put in our happy boxes. That is, if you want to. Oh, I can't stop myself. I'm going to have to tell you. Okay. They're dangerous. Lindor truffles. Oh my gosh, so good, so good. Okay, and Two Left Feet has leggings, and they're so thin you feel like you're not wearing any clothes. So I still have them. I'm not wearing them until I need a happy moment, but they have flamingos on them. Yes, so I can have happy flamingos. I have a new candle that I'm going to, and it's only like this big, so I can light it, and it's a brand new candle. I'm still looking for socks. I love socks. In fact, I was so cold this morning in my own house, and I shouldn't be cold this time of year, and my feet were freezing, absolutely freezing. So, but let's go and get started, because I want to show you some cool things. So I can paint my box if I want to, if I want colors to show through, or I don't have to paint my box. It really just depends. So I'm going to put this down and we can go ahead and get started. Okay. All right. There's some of my paint here. So I'm going to work on a side first. And this is just some simple white craft glue. So I actually am going to go ahead and paint because it dries fast. Not a perfect painting of it, but just that way, if I use something light, it has a little bit of texture to it. If you like using chalk paint, you can do that too. Really, it's just whatever paint you have. But I'm going to do, actually, now that I started painting it, I think I'm going to mix two colors in, because I thought about what makes me happy, and I love the butterflies around me. So even when it's not summertime, butterflies just mean happy to me. Okay. And I absolutely love sunflowers. They're like little happy faces. So I'm going to use some sunflower stickers today. And those are from Paper Studio. And those go on sale often at Hobby Lobby for 50% off. I'm going to jump over here real quick and make sure I don't miss any of your questions if something comes up here. Sorry guys, I just got to go to my little tribe while I'm doing this. Do you have all your stuff together? Okay, here we go. I hope y'all are seeing me. It's not showing up in my little bar. So I'm just going to keep going, and then of course I'll upload the video in the units. So we're all good. So this is just a good way to kind of give some depth of color to it. Go ahead and just kind of do a light brush on all sides. And for whatever reason, seriously, it's in my logo, the blue. I am going to do a light turquoise because I love turquoise. It just, I don't know, it's so calming. And I want to have this out on a shelf or in my studio. I don't know where I'll place it yet. I was just thinking, I mean, this is my happy box, but how cool would this be if I could make a, like You're My Hero box or Happy Husband box. I could make one for Kurt and have some woodworking tools in there, maybe a gift card to one of the wood crafting places here in Hickory, North Carolina. Oh my gosh. I'm always wondering what to get him for Christmas. That is like the most obvious thing. So I could actually make a gift and have this as the box and then have special things put in it. How fun would that be? If you have a kid in college, that's also another way to do it. Like if you have, like I know a lot of people came into my shop and they would want jewelry or something special for their daughter or something like that. And this is just a wonderful way to let them have a little surprise. I actually have a barn quilt subscription launching, so that way you get a happy delivery every month. I'm pretty excited about it. I've been in the design room. Between that and the technology room, I feel like I'm back working in my CEO mode of marketing, so it feels good just to paint. But to get the happy out to you guys and equip you with ways to do some neat things, I want to get the story and the message out. So, okay, so there's the white right now. So that's going to dry super fast. So I'm going to go get some Mod Podge. And I'm just going to pour some in this little cup. Because this is a mega cup. All right. Mod Podge is a great sealer. Now for your wood things like, you know, like this, don't use Mod Podge as a sealer. Use polyacrylic and then use the wood glue, the titanium 3 wood glue that I've told you about. So I found this paper that I love. This is in the scrapbooking section. So these big scrapbooking boxes, okay? And I just think, it says think happy, awesome, some things like that. But what I want to do is I want to do some layering because there's also this awesome tissue paper, which I don't think I can find it anymore. But it's all about being happy. Being happy doesn't mean you're perfect. It just means you've decided to look beyond the imperfections. Oh, did I like need that quote today or what? I totally did. As I'm sitting down here teaching you and I realized that I don't know where I put my little scissors. Seriously. You know, I only own like 50 scissors probably. But I do have my little rotating rack here. So let me go here. My studio is under construction because Kurt has been building me new shelves. He's so awesome. My brother-in-law was down helping too. So So I'm going to put this on the side. Cool thing about this tissue paper is there's all like these little hidden meanings in it. And I just love things that have hidden meanings. It's just something I just love in doing mixed media. So this is Mod Podge on there, and I'm just putting this here right now just to kind of get started. Just to get started. I'm going to go ahead and cover that with glue. I know some of y'all said you're not much of a journaling person, but maybe you take a walk in the woods and you process. So this is really, art is a form of journaling or getting your expressions out. And it documents where you are in the moment. And it can be also very healing. I mean, that's why I love doing some of the barn quilts that have the different designs and things, because it has meaning. Listen to this one. Happiness comes when you believe in what you're doing, know what you're doing, and love what you're doing. Well, that's cool. So I don't know if I want the whole thing to be all like this tissue paper. So, by the way, if you don't have tissue paper is awesome to use in collaging. You can actually take plain white tissue paper, okay, and cut it to an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. Put some Scotch tape lightly on the sides to put it down, and then iron it so it feels like a piece of paper, and then run it through your printer so you can put a quote on and in your using Word, and then put it in the printer and it will print on the tissue paper. Now what you want to do is you want to reverse the image so that way it prints. Another way to do it is take a quote on a piece of paper and then use carbon paper and trace. And comment on this video. Let me know if you want to learn tracing. That's the way to make this group better. I know we're starting more and more barn quilts, but as y'all have seen with each other, or hope you have, I'm encouraging you guys to post because you send me your private pictures and I want us to encourage one another. You've seen how I've done collaging on a barn quilt. So that's actually going to be one of our projects coming up. So this is my tissue, this is my butterfly right here. And since that has a nice edge to it, I'm going to actually put that here. And what's cool now is that's actually going to be, I'm using that butterfly as the centerpiece. So here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to watch the wine bottle class, Okay, I had it uploaded. People paid for it, but I wanted to upload it to give you some additional ideas, okay? And you will see, even though we were working on glass, it's the same strategy. So this will start drying. And let's see. Just Be You. I need that one too. Have you ever had a week where you just felt totally rejected, or every single door shut on you and you just felt like that you were failing? I'm keeping it real. That is exactly how I felt last week. It was like everything I tried to put together, the doors just kept shutting. And I felt like, was I just not enough? You know? And I don't know if y'all go through feeling like that sometimes or not, or if it's just me, but I never want to let people down. And I have to remember that God loves me the way I am. Wow, look, I'm going to read this to you. Let's see if I can get it. If you observe a really happy man, you will find him building a boat, writing a symphony, educating his son, growing double dahlias in his garden, or looking for dinosaur eggs in the Gobi Desert. He will not be searching for happiness as if it were a collar button that has rolled under the radiator. He will be striving for it as a goal in itself. He will have become aware that he is happy in the course of living life 24 crowned hours of the day. Wow. Oh, you know what? I'm somewhere on this box, I'm going to write the words let go and let God. Because I think a lot of my issues would continue. I mean, it's a journey. I teach on letting go, and I thought I've mastered it, and then all of a sudden something will come up and I'll feel like, wow, there's another onion to peel, you know, layer of onion to peel. So So that's where the distressed look starts coming through, because if I don't want to cover everything, I don't have to, right? In fact, if I want to, I could then actually do some painting on the box, like with little flowers or daisies or something like that. I'm going to go get the turquoise color. It's actually called Ocean Breeze, and I love it. I love this Ocean Breeze. I have different ones of turquoises, different things of blue. I'm going to be putting together a paint box, like of 20 of my favorite colors. So that way you don't have to kind of think about what colors you might like if you like something. Oh yeah, I'm liking that. So let me just show you. So I'm actually brushing even the turquoise a little bit over the tissue paper. And I want you guys to just keep working it. And think about what brings you joy. Okay? All right. Give me an update on how you're doing. This is the first stage, and we'll come back and visit more later in the week. I'd love to see how you're doing. All right? And don't forget, you can use fabric and things like that. Just use the cut and the Mod Podge, and you're good to go. All right? All right, my friends. Have a blessed day. I'm going to keep working on my box, so I'll talk to you later. Bye.